Good evening. Most of you are probably familiar with a historical figure named Vlad the Impaler. He was supposed to be the inspiration for the Dracula character that we all love and fear. Many of you may remember that Vlad the Impaler was actually a warrior for Christ. He attempted to thwart the invasion of the Muslim Turks into Europe. For some reason, he got no support from the Vatican. And after his death, he continues to get no support as he is vilified and demonized. And of course, we know he was not really a vampire, but for some reason, when we hear the name, vampirism is the first thing that comes to mind. If that's the first thing that comes to mind, I hope this video is the second thing that comes to mind. You know, Vlad the Impaler had an exciting and innovative method for ending poverty in his principality. What he would do is to invite the poorest wretches to a lavish banquet. When all the poor people were inside the banquet hall, he would lock the door shut tight so they were trapped inside, and then he would burn the building to the ground, thereby eradicating the poor and poverty in general. Of course, he had to do this several times because there were different pockets of poor people in the areas of his principality. So, should we implement his techniques today? Well, I've never condoned violent crime against any people of any sort, so I can't condone this method, although it does seem like it would be very effective. Well, I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you'll remember one more thing about Vlad the Impaler. When he was once visited by some Genoese diplomats, he asked them to remove their hats, but they refused. In his frustration, he decided to nail their hats to their skulls to teach them a lesson about respect. Well, that sure was interesting, wasn't it? Go ahead, tell me that wasn't interesting. I don't know how you could say it. Anywho, until next time, thank you for watching, and good evening.